Hey everybody, it's StevaughnSteed. I was inspired just recently to share with you guys some of my personal fragrances because I was watching some YouTube videos of some fragrance collections and I thought to myself, I have a rather big one compared to those people. So I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna get out what I have. I'm not gonna make any descriptions about what they are. What they're like and what their fragrance notes are and anything, but I think I'm gonna make this a habit talking about fragrances because I love fragrances and you'll see how that makes sense in just a few seconds. So I'm gonna start off with my cheap ones, like the ones that you're ashamed to have but you love. So let me start with those. So one of my most recent cheap ones that I love is Paris Hilton Siren. Really embarrassing, but I love it. The bottle's cheap. It's it's a cheaper fragrance, but it smells amazing. It smells amazing. Love it. So Paris Hilton Siren is one of my cheap ones. I'm not describing anything. Remember. Another cheap one is. Let's dump these out. Oh, whoopsie. Just a minute. Okay, here's another one. Circus Fantasy by Britney Spears. I absolutely love this as well. I love every single one I have. I've made sure that I love them. Another cheap one. This isn't super cheap, but it's fairly cheap, and it's also discontinued. It's called Choco Lovers by Aquilina, the makers of Pink Sugar. I love it. It's unisex. Great to have in the collection. I also have, for my cheap ones... Oh, another Paris Hilton. Can. Really good. Love it. Another cheap one. Beyonce's new fragrance, Heat. Really good. Love it. Beyonce's amazing too. See if I have any more cheap ones. Most of the ones I like are cheap. Oh god. Making a mess here. Cheap ones are done. Now for my more classy, elegant fragrances. One of my favorites that's kind of awkward for me is, for a lot of people, is Midnight Fantasy by Christian Dior. Or Midnight Poison, excuse me. Whoops, I'm having trouble with the camera. Really good. Love it. I also have the CH by Carolina Herrera. Really good. I have Idole de Armani by Giorgio Armani. Shit. I have Nina by Nina Ricci. Really good. I have Ange de Mont by Givenchy, but if you look really close, I don't know if it's an imitation or not, but it says Ange Étrange, which I looked up, and it's the name they gave the fragrance Ange de Mont in the Arabic countries, because it must have been offensive or something. So maybe it's a knockoff, but it smells the same. And it was the same price, believe me. Honemore de Parfum. This is solid parfum. This is only a 1 ounce and it's $95. Great fragrance. Also the new Ange de Mont Le Secret. Beautiful. And how could a fragrance collection be complete without the amazing Flower Bomb by Victor and Rolf? Really good. Some of my men's are Allure Home Sport Eau de Cologne by Chanel. Zegna Colonia by Hermenegildo Zegna. Amour pour Homme by Cacharel. One of my favorites is Canali for Men, the original Pour Homme. Really good, and it's a recent discovery I love. I don't usually like or even use my men's fragrances too much, but that one I love. And then two more men's, I think. Aqua de Joe. This is an essential to every man's wardrobe, maybe even some women. It should not be overused, though. I use a lot of fragrance, period, so I need a lot, but it should never be used more than any of your other fragrances. It should kind of be that every now and again fragrance. And then also, this is probably a fragrance most of you aren't aware of. It's called Toast in Heaven. It's a Dillard's exclusive. I love it. It's delicious. Amazing. Then, have some Moscata fragrances. This is Sunset Heat. Magnetism. Ocean Lounge. And I think that's my three Moscatas. Then I have a few more women's. I forgot a few in my classier fragrances. This is the new Balenciaga Paris. This is expensive. It's only a 75 milliliter, or in translation for us Americans, 2.5 ounces. It's $130. It's amazing though. Really good. Really fresh and clean though, so if you're not into spending a lot of money for a fresh and clean that's really good, don't do it. But I love it. There's also the new Hanemore number 1, but I am aware there's a newer one called number 2. I'm not a fan of it though. Princess by Vera Wang, and then Glam Princess by Vera Wang. Fabulous. Love them. I'm gonna run out of time, girls. I also have Jean Paul Gaultier 2. This is a unisex fragrance, and it is actually my most tantalizing, or it seduces me. We'll just say that. I love it. Stopped arguments. It's amazing. And then I have one Harajuku of the originals. It's actually Little Angel. It's my favorite of the original Harajukus. I also have all 5 of the new Sunshine Cuties, but they're only the 0.33 ounces, the little purse sprays. There's Little Angel, little swimsuit. G, little Miss G. Music. Baby. And Love is my favorite. She's the cutest one of the Sunshine Cuties. And if you don't remember, it goes Love, Angel, Music, Baby. And then I have 3 more to say before my time runs out. Hypnos by Lancome for women. And then these 2 are Dillard's exclusives as well for women. Toast H2O and Toast in Heaven for women. They're very fabulous. That's all my fragrances for today, which I believe is over like 35. But I just wanted to say that that's a real fragrance collection. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. And I'll post some reviews on these fragrances later. Thank you. Bye. And any future fragrance purchases.